the NFL on EA Sports. And we'll get to see the Elks, rookie linebacker, who had a strong showing last week with an 8-tackle game. It's the Elks and the Wizards, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us down under in the beachside city of Melbourne, Australia. Today it's week 4 of the weekend as it'll be the Elks of England taking on the Wizards of Melbourne. Alongside my broadcast partner Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, think about this Melbourne club entering play. The losers their last time out, so they'll look to make amends here.
And one of the best ways you can do that is to be at home, and they are. They're going to try and ride that home crowd and that wave of emotion to a victory in this one.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Dubliners, they were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make... The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway here down under. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And they'll be led out by their third-year quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. A big play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Elks are on the board first here this afternoon. Wow, first play of the game, CD, 75 yards. These people, they haven't even filed in yet from the tailgate lots.
Everyone talks about starting out fast. Everyone talks about getting explosive-type plays. That was absolutely a thunderbolt. And on the defensive side, he spent all week scheming, all week preparing, and it seems like it goes right out the window.
Extra point up and good by Dicker. And it's now a 7-0 game. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal caller.
And the tendency for most of these guys is to want to match things right away because they have a lot of confidence in their talent too. They just saw a big strike against their team, and you know they're thinking to themselves, I can get this back right now on one play. Well, if it's there, you take it, but otherwise, just go and calm your team down, run the offense, get things going, and see how things settle in.
This 2nd and 4. Try to run the action here. And drifted. There he goes right side. And we'll take this into the end zone. We do have a flag down. So let's see what this is about. Brutal. So take away the long touchdown.
It's a cool game sometimes, partner.
He'll drop to throw. And this will be caught at the 30. And they're going to work this to the 24 before it's all said and done. A big pick on the 38.
It's early, but it now took cliche work here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down. as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
Now a play fake here on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play, one that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, first and goal.
Like you mean it.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there, gets him closer to the goal line with second down coming up. He's going to try and do this himself. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. On play action, they'll throw. Steps away. Muscles him up. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. 6-yard touchdown. And the Wizards are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with 1
This is a great decision right here. To his left, and he knows if he waits too long, the defense is going to be all over. So it makes a decision to go and wins the race to the pylon.
Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Back onto the field comes this offense, ready for their second drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was good. Dobbins hit, and he fumbles. And this is picked up by a big man. Get the oxygen tank on. And he's going to bring the fumble back for a touchdown. And Charles, look at the big fella. What a rumble that was. Not only to scoop it, but then take it the rest of the way for the touchdown.
And now you know they're going to have to hear about it from now on. The defensive backs, he's going to want to run with them, do their drills, the whole deal. He thinks he's the pace setter now.
It doesn't matter what happens in practice this week, he's smiling. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. J.K. Dobbins leading the way as the offense returns to the field. Looking for a bounce back, had the fumble a moment ago that went for a touchdown the other direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
And you have to be very careful about having too quick of a hook with really good players. I did a guy's game in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter, finished with over 300 yards in the night, later ended up in the NFL. If you get a talented back, give it back to him.
The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. Ritter to throw it. And rifles one, it's going to be intercepted. And a terrific return there. They're finally able to corral him down near the 11-yard line. And that's a ball that he is going to want to keep, his first career interception in the National Football League.
And I love what teams do when that happens. You bring the ball to the sideline, the equipment guy grabs it, he puts a piece of tape on it, writes on it so that you know what it is, and then they tuck it away so that you can have it for later and put it on your mantle. Pretty good deal for him right there. Now he's eager to get back out on the field and get his second one.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a decent game.
Now 2nd and 5. Snap will come from the 6. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Wizards are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Here's Richie James on the return. Well, able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. Dublin's offense now set to take over. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Ritter with another throw on 2nd down. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 19 carries, 67 yards.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get him into a rhythm.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say a spot right at midfield at the 50. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, gets him 9 yards and a first. They'll run up the gut with Dobbins. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down. Ritter now looking to throw it this time. Shakes off the side. He'll swing this out to Dobbins. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
That's a pretty play there coming out of the backfield, but as that back, you've got to be conscious of making sure you're securing the football. When you get out in open field, sometimes you get a little loose with it as you're trying to get up ahead of steam. Make sure you keep it close to your body because those defenders are trying to punch it free. He does a nice job there protecting the ball and picking up a first down.
First down, here's Ritter. That's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Ritter from the gun. Find his man on the outside. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Here's Ritter. And that is incomplete.
And a smart play there. It's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
On 2nd down, a run to Dobbins. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. With a heavy set out there, 3 tight ends in the formation for 3rd and 3. They'll try to run through it with Dobbins. And he will be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. He's already put it on the ground once in this first half. There, no gain, just struggling to get going.
Yeah, and what he needs right now, a dose of confidence, which means his guys have to chop a hole, a big one for him, give him a chance to run a little bit, and gain some of that confidence back. He didn't get it on that carry.
They're going for it with Dobbins. He loses the football a second time. And this is going to be recovered by a member of the offense, but whistles come in. Remember, on fourth down, that becomes a dead ball if anyone other than the fumbler himself recovers. So it'll come back to the spot of the fumble, and that will mean that's going to wind up being a turnover on downs. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
The drive starts with a completion, left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him the first down. Back to throw now. First down. A little short pass. This is Everett. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. Second quarter now, and it's our home team with possession. From the 33, here's a 2nd and 4. And they'll run on the inside handoff. Not much there, maybe a couple up to the 35.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instinct. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. Here's Paul's target. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him the 3rd down conversion. 5 yards on the play. A couple of first downs have him to the 40 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Working the middle here. That's complete to Everett, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rush is just too out on your quarterback, and it's very, very difficult for him in that situation.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And they're brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks.
And then you know that expression, he just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL. And all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Holding offense.
Yeah, so they get that one, Charles, on the right tackle.
Yeah, oftentimes in that spot, you're trying to work against a defender, trying to set the edge in the running game. And you're trying to drive around and get your body twisted so that he can't get there. Sometimes your hands get too involved.
Give him 5 yards there, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Hands it off out of the gun. Fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game. he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
A couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Defense through. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 60 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. They'll set up a throw. Out to his left. Able to get away. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. It's that quarterback with a second touchdown there in this first half. And the Wizards have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And he'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And we see James. He will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Dublin's offense now set to take over. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Ritter now. He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. This is fielded at the 27. Nice little juke. A great return there of 22 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the 2nd quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. On 2nd down, here's the action. Bordeaux is past him, and he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nice pickup, 10 yards and a 1st down on the keeper.
Well, partner, for a few years there, we thought this read option play was going to take over the whole NFL. It seemed like everyone was using it, but it has been scaled back considerably in the last few seasons, mainly because people are worried about their quarterbacks getting hit. But when you call it at the right time and you use it properly, you see the type of gains you can get. A nice chunk of yardage there by the quarterback.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You got that cheat code offense.
Back to throw here. Now they go straight. It's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before it crosses over one of those. 11 yards there. 1st down. They'll look to throw. one good for 18.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with first and goal.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Here's first and goal, and gosh, points here, a chance maybe to put this thing away before halftime. They'll try to run this one in. Yeah, able to elude one tackler, but only gets this back to the line of scrimmage. On second and goal, they'll give it to him again. And this time he is in. A great effort there as the first half is winding down. And the Wizards are able to add on to their first half lead.
Sometimes offense can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Point after, right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. Well, now how about this return? And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
So after the second down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Ritter will set up to throw it. Had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
Now on 4th down, they throw a deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning. And we'll jump right over halftime and keep the game going here in Week 4. Second half kickoff, ready to go. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. This offense ready to go to begin this 3rd quarter. The first half definitely went their way, and this would seem to be a great opportunity to kind of put this game a little closer out of reach with a score here.
Yeah, and it's a wonderful opportunity for them because if they can add 7 more to their lead before the other guys even see the football, that could be the decisive blow in this game. I think that's how they're eyeing it. That's how they're approaching it.
On 2nd down, they'll try and run the counter. And not much doing there, maybe a yard up to the 23.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
And forcing completion on 1st down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
That's at the 25. It's a big play there on 3rd down. 52 yards.
Everything's been going right here in this one. This offense, they've been in complete control from the outset. And here's another big play. These kind of routes have been open all game long, and they continue to take advantage.
So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down. Now back to throw. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Here's 3rd and 3.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. Second and goal from inside the 5. They'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Gerald Everett from 4 yards out. And the Wizards take the opening kickoff in the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And we see James, he will not return it, and they'll bring it out to the 25. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. On first down, Ritter. Short one here, caught by McBride. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be second down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 32-yard line.
A shotgun snap and again the Dolphins. 45 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Now Ritter to throw on first down. Fighting through pressure. Flushed out right. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. They'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down. Ritter back to throw. A short one here, caught by McBride. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Ritter. Pass taken in. Ball's been tight end. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They go back to the ground with Dobbins. The result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Looking to throw it here, Ritter. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete.
Well, they certainly aren't letting up today, partner, because they've forced big turnovers already, and it's been incredibly tough for them to get yards against, let alone put points up on the board.
On third down, here's Dobbins. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs.
This is where the NFL is headed year by year, partner. A league where just about everyone has someone under center who can get you with their legs as well as their arm. And we've certainly had a nice display of that from both QBs in this game. And that continues.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think this one went awry very simply because he overestimated his arm strength and his ability to fit it anywhere he wants to. A lot of quarterbacks do that and often pay the price.
Melbourne ready to go again on offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalposts here. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. And some space here. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
the deep ball may leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. A loss of 4 that time on the sack, and it brings up 2nd. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
So 1 first down on that drive, and that's it. Forced to take the deep shot on 3rd down and couldn't hit it. Now they have to punt this one away.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll go as a punt of 34 yards that time. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable. Now, a win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
63 yards rushing for him now to this point. This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw, Ritter. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. This is taken at about the 14. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. You just kind of feel for the defense right now. This deficit, they have not been able to stop them the entire game, Charles. And some hands on hips, some long faces out there on the defensive side. Oh, and they're like, oh my gosh, we got to face these guys again here.
Yeah, people don't understand how hard it is when you're on the side that's being dominated to keep your head up and continue to play hard. And that's what they're going through right now. Trying to find that pride inside of them to allow them to continue to fight, even though they are down huge in this game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. Ball on the 35. Here comes 2nd and 5. Now a handoff as they go outside. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been excellent. 6 for 7. This is 3rd and 4. They'll set up to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 4, but got 3.
A short game that doesn't get them the first down brings up a 4th down situation.
Really nice job defensively. They knew where the sticks were. They got the stop before it.
Let him get you.
And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. 36 yards on the punt with no return. Dublin's offense now set to take over. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
You know, it was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
First down, here's Ritter. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. 1st and 10. Ritter to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. 2nd and 10.
Now 2nd and 10.
Come on, guys.
Here's Ritter. And he couldn't get that one to his man. Short of it, it's low and incomplete. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Out of the gun, here's Ritter. Throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painting the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Well, this is intercepted. They get Ritter for the 3rd time. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line. Well, with this advantage, this defense knew that passes were coming, and they stayed in position, Charles, and picked one off here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, what a way to cap things off, huh? Because I think this is part of the game within the game. They see the scoreboard, they see what they can accomplish, and they went for it.
Melbourne's offense back out on the field now. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll fake it on a jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle. And he was brought down by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive game. Just keep that clock ticking.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
Shake him
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do, late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds and work the clock.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Up big here in the 4th quarter, up really big. That passing incompletion, I don't think they needed the completion, but Charles, this is an offense right now that they're just having fun. They're clicking on all cylinders.
Yeah, you're right. They didn't need a completion. They certainly don't need any more points. But they're not going to turn them down. They're going to continue to run what they have in their playbook, and they still want to run it efficiently.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run. Working from the gun, Ritter. And that is incomplete. Well, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. Ritter from the gun. He'll dump this off complete to Dobbins. And he went backwards. They'll be down at the 30. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Well, they try to swing it out left into the flat, complete, but really nice open field tackle.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
Fighting to stay upright. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it'll be 4th down. And they bring their punter out there now as he's on here to punt it away. Fielded at the 20. A 40-yard punt, 5 yards on the return. Melbourne ready to go again on offense. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
Now 3rd down and 7.
3rd and 7.
And now here's a carry heading left. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down. And they'll send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it. As this defense walks off the field, they should do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
It certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go at each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best. And I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for Melbourne, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll hit the road next week to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Meanwhile, for Dublin, they'll drop down to 1-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports.